What's going on, everybody? This is the Idol Breakdown. I'm your host, former runner-up of American Idol, Clark Beckham. We've got 20 people that performed, 14 people that made it. I'm going to talk about the 14 people that made it first. First up is McKenna. Deep in the heart of... I thought she sounded great as always. She's got such poise that is so enjoyable to witness. The way that she, even if she's not inside, it seems she's so comfortable and relaxed that it makes me comfortable and relaxed and excited to listen to her. Very soothing voice. She's really playing to her strengths very, very well and doing a great job. Next is Jordan. What are you doing now? Gross. I thought this was the best he's done. I thought he crushed this. I did not think he was going to make it. I didn't think he was going to get saved. But he's shown enough promise in the past for the judges to think he was worthy of being saved, and he did. I love this song. It's so groovy. It's very, like, Jon Bellion did this vibe first before Charlie Puth, but I love this song, and he does it really well. I've never heard this song on TV singing competition before and never thought it could be this good. He crushed it. It's the best he's done all season. Jack. Okay, so I've learned some things about Jack. One, America adores him because he came from the grave. That grave is being first to perform in a show where America has 20 people to vote for and made it in the top 10 of those 20. Singing a happy-go-lucky, middle-of-the-road song. He might be a dark horse to win the whole thing. The fact that he was able to make it into the top 10 from 20 doing that means America loves him. It also means maybe what they love about him is his easygoing, happy-go-lucky personality. And in that case, that first song that he did last episode, You Don't Tug on Superman's Cape, that happy-go-lucky, nothing special, but just fun, that's what they like about him. So just like another contestant would show their strength in their voice by doing something like a run or like a really soft song like McKenna does, his strength is just his likability. And he doesn't have to really do much, although he can and did tonight. That makes me feel like he's invincible. That makes me feel like he can do absolutely anything he wants and he's going to keep going through. Especially when he gives us really special moments like he did tonight. I thought the big notes on the chorus got a little bit yelly. They were a little uncomfortable for me. But for the most part, I really enjoyed the performance. And I don't know if he's going to be stopped. Kennedy. I love Kennedy's response to all the negativity online and the harsh critique. Even from this breakdown. I mean, I've pretty much only said nice and positive things about her singing since she's gotten past her audition, but I was tough on her in her audition. And she's taken other things that people have said, and then she gets on stage, she poses, starts the song, and boom, 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 gets the grit. I don't even know what she's saying at the beginning because there's so much like attitude in it, and I love it. She went after it, had a ball for her, what ended up being her last performance, and I'm here for it. I'm proud of her, and I'm impressed on how she battled back and forth through all the adversity. Last night in the episode, I talked about opening up lessons, one-on-one lessons, bunch of options. If you have questions, you can do just a 5-minute free consult with me over Zoom to make sure this is what you want to do. Basically, I'm what I call a driving instructor for voices. A lot of times people work really hard with the doing scales and doing warm-ups. They tune up their machine, they tune up their engine, but now they need to know how to drive it. I'm especially good at helping people drive the vehicle that they have. And we can do that in a 15-minute micro lesson where we just jump straight in. 15 minutes is $50. 30 minutes, which is the standard lesson time, is $100. But again, if you're questioning it, if you want to talk more, I can do a 5-minute consult for free. You just have to give me $5 to hold your spot, and then I'll give it back. I just want to make sure you don't ghost me. And if you do, I'm just going to keep it $5. Jennifer Jeffries. I thought there was a weird mix, or the band was just straight up messing up. They cut out, and then only the piano came back in by himself. And then they cut out again, and then it's like only one other instrument came in, and she was strumming, but I couldn't hear it. I thought that was weird. I'm not worried about her. I think she's going to have a fantastic career. I think she's got a great fan base, and I think she's artistic enough where she's going to start making content immediately, and there's going to be a food supply for people who want it from her music, and she's going to do just fine. Since I'm talking about everybody, let's go ahead and go back and talk about Quintavious. I thought he was up and grooving. That whistle tone was crazy at the end. That is not the song that you want in your arsenal for singing for your life. You have to leave no doubt. You have to stop the show, make people lose their mind. And he's done that almost every week. This one was not exactly it for me. Still, maybe the best singer and arranger, vocal arranger of anybody outside of Jana. Jana and Quintavious are incredibly similar in that respect. Audgie. Crowd getting him hyped before. I'm a little surprised they didn't save him, but crowd was chanting his name. He's been a favorite. I thought he's fantastic. I love the verse. I was totally drawn in, really into it. And I'm surprised he didn't push through. The judges didn't push him through. Mia. In this burning house. Mia sings, and it's like a tractor beam. For me, I'm just getting pulled in deeper and deeper. I feel safe in her musical, melodic, vocal arms, if you will. Just, I know I'm going to be taken care of if I invest emotionally in what she's singing. She's not going to miss. She's not going to mistreat a line. She's not going to oversing it. She's not going to go look at what I can do and sing something odd. She's going to serve the song, and she's going to take us on a journey and tell a story and make us all feel. And that is all we want. We just want to feel. And that's what Mia's good at. Keiko. What if I'm not enough? Ryan Seacrest is the GOAT. He's the greatest live television host of all time. There's no way it's close. He might be better now than he's ever been. He was so on his feet and ready for anything, and was so playful tonight with everything that was going on, doing things on the spot in live television. Very impressive. Like calling Keiko his son, as he told him that he was through to the top 14 and voted into the top 10 by America. I thought this was a great song once again. Really great songwriter and a great vocal performance. I thought his notes were strong. I think he hit falsetto a little bit. Last night I was like, don't try that anymore. And tonight he did it and he nailed it. So shows what I know. He's thrown me off a little bit though with smiling at this song. It is so articulate and brilliant and poetic, and paints a picture that everyone has felt, but no one has said so elegantly. And which is, hold on. Everyone says, like, you can do it, but not everyone can. Everyone says, go chase the dream, but not everyone gets that dream. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm just straight up not enough, and no one's gonna tell me that except myself. And man, that is convicting, and it hits straight home. And when he's smiling as he sings it, I'm lost. I can't believe him. Someone in the Groove Crew is like, he's just having fun. So stop it. Stop having fun. You're not allowed to have fun singing that song. You're supposed to cry. You're supposed to make us cry. Because when you sing a song, when a singer sings a song correctly, they do it in a way that everyone listening believes with all of their heart that they're actually going through that thing that they're singing about in that moment. That's the goal. If I'm singing Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone, people need to come up after me and be like, dude, are you okay? Like, did your wife leave you? Like, I can tell, like, that was not just a song. That was real for you. And it's not. It's just good performing. That's the goal. That's the goal. And when you smile, it just takes me totally out of it. And I hate that that's my main point, because this was wonderful, and I really want to cover this song myself. It's just beautiful, and I probably will. But I just to get into it emotionally, like all the way in, and feel it. Don't show us what sad looks like. Be sad, and know that that's enough. Will. Are you going for good? Will's just going to keep doing his thing. He's going to keep singing the song that became an iTunes country chart hit. He's going to keep going through, and he's going to keep executing and just doing what he does best. I've made my opinion clear. It's not necessarily for me. He's not necessarily my cup of tea, the style of music that he's singing, but he's doing it well, and people love him. By the time this video hits, we might already have 80,000 subscribers. If we do, that would mean that I'm releasing the duet of me and Ziggy right now. If you didn't just watch me and Ziggy sing, that means that we didn't quite make 80,000 yet. So whenever we do, that video is going to be released. In the meantime, if you like this video, if you're watching this 12, 13 minutes in, I would hope that means you like it. I would just want your thumbs up button to reflect how you really feel inside, because we need to live accurate, honest lives. And if you like this, just click that thumbs up button and watch that outline of a thumb just turn white and stay there. They even have like an animation, like you click and I think maybe sparkles come up or something. Abby. Man, Abby, I think it has all the tools. I said this about Julia last night. I think she's got all the tools. And she has stretches where it sounds wonderful and everything's come together and I'm fully in it. But for me, she's not connecting all the dots. I'm not relaxing in her melodic vocal arms like I am Mia's. I don't feel comfortable fully giving myself to her performance because I don't know what she's going to do. And sometimes I don't love what she does, or she does things to take me out of it emotionally, and I can't fully invest in it, if that makes sense. She missed a run. I think she tries too many runs, and I don't think she hits them clean enough to do them. There was a middle section that was really strong. It almost sounded like a key change was happening, but I don't think one happened. And that was a really great stretch. But overall, she's not completely connecting from top to bottom like I want her to, because she's so good. If she can just make those connections, world of difference. Odell pretty much brings us to Sunday's Best. Sunday's Best was like the gospel version of American Idol. Sings an Elevation Worship and a Maverick City song, straight up gospel song, and just goes for it. Sounds great. Sounds like $1 million. I think he didn't go through because none of the gospel singers, Quintavious, Roman, or Odell, made it into the top 10. And so if they're going to save one, I think it was going to be Roman, and that's who they ended up saving. But I think they had to pick one. I don't think it would have been wise for them to pick 3 people of the same genre that America didn't vote through. KB. Great belting notes. She had some connective, I want to say like connective tissue, like the joints and the bone. Those are like the big belting notes that she does so well. But then what connects them, like the little pieces before and after, those parts were missing for me. I'm a big KB fan. She's in my top 5, and some of you guys were giving me a little bit of hate in the premiere, and I think you guys need to tune your ears a little better because KB's killing it. She sounds wonderful. Just the sound of her voice and her belting might be the strongest out of anybody. Just that tone of that solid belting note. McKenzie, dude, this made me so mad. This is his best performance. I thought it was such a total package. Last night I talked about him making the connections and putting it all together, and homie put it all together tonight. Put it all together. Wouldn't change a single thing about that. I thought every choice was great. Every note was great. The song was great. And I am shocked that after that, they didn't save him. That's a big bummer. That's a big bummer. Emmy. Man, I think she listened to Katie's advice. She really gave us some juice. She put her foot on the gas pedal. I think that's the best she's done. A beautiful song. Something that means something to her deeply. We were completely emotionally invested. Can you imagine, not to go back to this, can you imagine if she was singing that and then she just started smiling? It would feel so wrong. It would take us out. It's like, whoa, wait. I thought you were feeling this. She didn't. She was in it the whole time. Her legs were shaking. Her jeans looked like they were vibrating. And she was fully invested. And then when Ryan said, what does this song mean to you? She's like, I just feel like when I sing it, I'm who God made me to be. I started crying. It was just a beautiful moment. She wowed me on this performance, which is so great because I've liked her this whole time, but I've been waiting for her to really come out of it vocally, to really stand out. And she did that tonight. Last night, we had our watch party wide open to the public. Had over 200 people join us, and it was a blast. Gave you a little bit of a preview of what it's like to be a Groove Crew member. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, a Groove Crew member for $5 a month joins this channel and gets access to the watch party. I live stream myself watching American Idol every single episode, and we talk to each other in the chat, and we talk to each other during the commercials, and it's a blast, and you should join. Join button right below this video. It's $5 a month. Julia. Oh my God, Hail Mary, only. Strong. Julia sang this song. Soulful. I know I'm saying this phrase a lot, but she put it all together. Every note was strong. Every note was where it needed to be. I felt like she felt it. Her eyes were open. There's tons of confidence oozing from her. How she glared side to side as she sang. I thought this was great. She looked like a superstar. Sounded like a superstar. This is the best she's done in a while. Maybe the most complete performance she's done of the whole season. Jana. Jana sings a rock song. And this was actually my least favorite performance of hers. I think she killed it because she's just going to kill everything she does. And it was very measured and very tasteful. But it wasn't my favorite. I think she's done better stuff. But because of what she's done in the past, and even what she did tonight, the judges saved her immediately. And I'm happy about that because I would love for, I don't know, the best singer to go far in the show, farther than the top 20, which honestly doesn't happen often. Tristan. Sounds amazing as always. We knew he was going in. When it was between Tristan and Roman, as good as we feel about Roman, we all knew that Tristan was not going home. And I swear he sounds better every time he sings. His pitch is better. He feels stronger. He's owning the stage more. He's just putting it all together and showing that he can do this consistently for a long career. Then we have Roman singing For His Life. Without a woman or girl. Killer. When they said Man's World, when they said James Brown, I was like, he's saved. These are the songs that you have to pick when you are singing for your life, or you have the chance to be singing for your life. You have to pick home run hitters. And that's what this was. The accuracy and feeling that he puts in these notes are eye-opening. I never thought in a million years. I've sung that song 1,000 times. And he sang it in a way that I'd never dreamed of singing it. It's so like water. This is going to sound corny, but it's like water flowing through the chords and the melody. I don't know. It was like such flexibility in his voice and care. It was really incredible. I'm going to listen back and study it just for myself because I need to get on what he's on. So out of my top 10, Quintavious and Odell are gone. That's my top 10. Here it is in order. And I'm ready. We're going to do this live Q&A right after this premiere if you're watching it, which, by the way, it's the best way to watch this. As a YouTube premiere, it premieres 6 o'clock Central on Monday and Tuesday nights. Right after this, we have a live Q&A. And if you disagree with me on this top 10, I'm ready. I'm ready to fight. Please come fight me. Next week is top 12. 14 to 12, it's a small cut, which I like. And it's doing Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Gene Simmons. We'll be interested in hearing that. Be kind to each other. Have a good week. And remember, it's not the critic who counts. It's not the one who points out how the strong man or woman stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. No, the credit belongs to the one who's actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, and who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if they fail, at least fail while daring greatly. Have a great night.